Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? It is a terrific Tuesday. It's whatever you want it to be. I want it to be terrific. So I'm here. I know I'm a few minutes late, but it's okay. I'm here. It's cold. It's really, really cold. And I know there's people colder than I am. There's people that have worse weather than I do. But here I am in the cold weather saying hello to all of you. So come on in. I'm going to take a minute and share this out so everybody knows that we are online. And if you'll do the same, I would really appreciate that. Let me just find it here so I can share it. Oh, come on. I don't know what it's doing. It wanted me to do something. So anyway, when you find us, share, share, share. Turn my noise maker phone off. And keeping an eye out for you. Okay. We are on. So where are you? Come on in and let's get this party started, right? So let me just let people know that are looking for it. And say hello. Hi, Pat Moss. I'm so glad you're here. I think it's afternoon for you, so good afternoon to you, lady. And why is it still making noise when I told it not to? All right, try shutting that down. All right, let's do some heart brain breathing, right? So, breathing into our heart is the best way to start your day. Being here and breathing into your heart. Let me just make that clear. Good morning, Kathy Hand. So, we're going to begin at the beginning. We are going, I got a hair itching me, sorry. We are going to put our hand in our heart center. Touching the heart brings your focus there. Good morning, Andrew Gregg. So touch your heart center. Feel that love when you do that. Feel your own heartbeat. How many times do we even think about our heart beating? We know it's there. We know it must be beating if we're still alive and moving, right? Good morning, Jennifer. So feel that heartbeat. Feel the life force inside of you. And then slow everything down. Good morning, Deirdre. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. Breathe in joy and breathe that back out. Breathe in love and send that love back out into the world. And as you're doing this, just remember those affirmations that we say every day. Let's say them together. I am enough. I am worthy. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. I am happy. I am healthy. I am a spark of the divine. I am a money magnet. I am abundant. Just breathe that in. Breathe all that love right into your heart. All of those affirmations just remind us that we are deserving of everything good and wonderful. And we've been doing it for 316 days together. Thank you for that, Deirdre. Now take that breath and just release anything that's trying to tell you that that's not true. Any ego thought that says that you're not worthy or you're not loved. If you're here in this moment, you are so loved. Kelly Bach, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And Alicia, thank you for being here from the UK. Thank you for tuning in this morning. I was just in the UK and missing my friend Pat Moss that I got to put my arms around, and our Hope Wellington Marshall. Brookie, good morning. You made it. Awesome. And Leo, Transformation Tuesday. I love that. We can transform in any given day. We just make the intention, right? And that we're setting an intention for this to be the best day ever. And it will be. Once you set that intention, then it has to go where your mind goes, where your thought goes, because thoughts create things. So what are you creating today? I am creating having a terrific Tuesday. I am creating more happy memories. I thought when I started doing that, I thought it was just going to be for the month of December. I thought, let me just remember what I'm doing at the end of this wonderful year that I had been so blessed with. Everything that had happened to me in 2025 was amazing. And I had the journey of my life, going to Egypt, going to India, and then headed to the UK. So I documented every day a happy memory, and then it didn't stop. So every day I choose to share my life and one memory from my day. I encourage you all to do that. Let's start this trend where every day you're sharing what your happy memory of the day is. Anybody that wants to take that challenge, go ahead and just start posting your happy memory of the day. Wouldn't it be nice to flood social media with that? To just let everybody see there's joy in the world, there's happiness, there's compassion. Whatever we want to focus on, that's what's going to show up for us. I choose to focus on what's good. I choose to focus on what I'm going to remember at the end of my days. So I choose love. I choose joy. I choose happiness. And good morning, Kelly Wellness, Jim Rashan, and our Sue Seekoff has joined us. Good morning. It's so good to see all of you here this morning. So yesterday, I chose to sign up for the transplant games. The transplant games happen every other year, and I participated, if you remember, I participated in 2024 in Birmingham, Alabama. That was my first time doing the transplant games. And now they're bringing them to one of my favorite places, Denver, Colorado. So Sue Seekoff, I know you're there listening. In June, I will be in Denver for a week and participating in some very exciting events at the transplant games. And as I have now reached the 50-year mark for my transplant, it will be exciting to be a member of the Quarter Century Club, which I believe is making a special group of people called the Half Century Club. So I've had my kidney transplant for a half a century. And it's going to be so exciting to be there and be celebrated for that huge milestone in my life. Presh Panday, good morning. Good morning, Maxwell. How are you doing, my little buddy? And Bricky and I have a happy memory already today, which is Benny hopping around the living room and greeting me while I got him his breakfast. How sweet. I love that. So what's your happy memory? Let's go ahead and get them started and then post it. Put it out there on Facebook for all to see that you're focused on something positive. You're focused on good and what good there is in the world. Just a reminder, Saturday is workshop day. Michelle Landers and I are holding a workshop. Several of you have already signed up. If you haven't, there's still time to do that. I know Michelle posted the link yesterday on Cuppa, and if you want to be there, you can just let her or I know, and we'll guide you into that sign-up process. It's very easy, very simple, but the reward of coming to this workshop is so beautiful, and you're going to learn a lot. You're going to laugh a lot and maybe even cry. I don't know, because there's a lot of release that's going to happen in that workshop so that you can rewire that thinking to a more positive route. And in that positivity, you'll manifest more. You'll have the things that you want to have. Oh, thank you so much, Sue Seekoff. Sue just pasted how you can find information about it. Our workshop on truth mapping. Truth mapping. So check it out. Come be with us. All right. So how's everybody doing? Do a little check-in for me. It's cold. Oh my gosh. I should not have looked. It's 13 degrees where I'm at, here at my sister Billy's in southeastern Kentucky. So I know if it's that cold in this part of the country, further north, it must be really cold. so let me know how you're doing other than cold. Are you okay? Anybody need prayers for anything? Anybody just want to say what's on your mind? Just post it in the comments. And guess what I found when I was digging for some clothes to wear that weren't going to make me shiver? So I went looking for some warm clothes for this weather, and I found my Kuan Yin deck, the wild Kuan Yin. So I'm going to be able to pull a card for us all this morning. We haven't done that in a while. So I'm very happy that I found this deck, and we'll see what Kuan Yin wants to say to us. Jennifer is doing well. I'm so glad to hear that. And Jen, you've got 55 degrees. Well, we're all coming to see you. Just put something soup or something on, because I think you're going to get a lot of company. Good morning, Joanne Castrillo. Oh, so good to see you. And let me see. What? I saw Deirdre, 15 degrees. You're the same as me. Look at that. And sunny. I don't think we're sunny where I'm at. I think it looks pretty gray outside. I did peek out the window before I came online, and it's cold. So I may not even make it out the door today. I don't know. I did yesterday, but I don't know what that's going to look like today. And Presh Pandey says, yes, please pray for my health and finances. Okay, we will definitely do that. And thank you again, Sue Seekoff, for posting our workshop. On Saturday, join Michelle Landers and Teri Angel for an amazing workshop, Truth Mapping. Be guided to your inner voice, listen to messages from your wisdom, feel support, and get clarity. Thank you. Thank you, Sue. And Pat Moss, Pat, it was a delight to see you. And she says, after seeing my friend Teri for the first time this year, today some friends I have not seen for a while are coming up to see me. It's reconnecting year for me. That's awesome. You know, the angels have said this is the year of compassion. So there's a lot of that happening. And Brookie's got 19 degrees. Well, I'm colder than you are, but I know it's a shiver me tinders kind of day, right? And Kathy says currently it's 16 in Maryland. Prayers for Scooby tomorrow is a dental cleaning and removal of growth on his little head, and hoping not too many teeth extractions. Nervous about the price. I'm hoping it will not be too expensive. Well, I'm just going to say that when you give, it comes back to you. So keep that in mind, Kathy, and certainly appreciate all the giving that you do for us peas. And just a reminder also that there is a GoFundMe for my sister Billy. I'll keep reminding you all of that. The money is coming in slowly, so please help her with hospital bills and doctor visits and the things she still has to go through with her cancer journey. So I appreciate all of you who are participating in that. Jim says, I would love nothing more than to join you guys on Saturday, but the beginning of this winter brought many life changes my way, including a crazy work schedule, which includes weekends. I'm grateful for all the universe is sending my way. Oh, Jim, I wish you could be there too. It's going to be pretty amazing to have that workshop happen. All right, anybody want story time? Because we do have one from the angels. Let me just see what it was. Ah, yes, I remember the frequency of peace. The frequency of peace. And thank you all for following the blog and the messages that the angels give. I am almost ready to put together the next Midnight Calls from the Angels book, which happens at the beginning of each year with all of those messages. And then the tiny book that accompanies it. I may need a little bit of help this year, so if anybody wants to volunteer to edit, to look for spelling errors or grammar mistakes, formatting, any help that I could get would certainly be appreciated. Okay, Jennifer said, yes, it was a good one. So let me pull up that story. The frequency of peace. And as I was talking to the angels, I was reminded that yesterday was Martin Luther King Day, that we honored a peacemaker. And that's how I think of him when I think of what he did and what he accomplished in his minute on earth. You know, the angels say, you're only here for a minute. What are you going to do with your minute? And Dr. Martin Luther King certainly did a lot. You know, he brought us to the place where we had to start thinking about peace because the alternative is not really good. So anyway, this is called the frequency of peace. And he said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. These words were spoken in 1957, yet they echo through our world as if they were spoken yesterday. Nearly 7 decades later, humanity is still grappling with the same lesson. Violence does not create peace. Somebody type that in, because I think the more we focus on what we're doing and what we're seeing in our world, that's really monumental. Violence does not create peace. It never has. We have tried force. We have tried anger. We have tried domination, control, blame, and fear, and still peace remains elusive. Why? Because peace is not born from resistance, it is born from remembrance. The remembrance that we are connected, that we belong to one another, that love is not weakness, but the greatest strength we possess. Violence may silence a moment, but it never heals the wound beneath it. Hate may feel powerful in the instant, but it corrodes the very soul that carries it. Only love transforms. Only light reveals a new way forward. Peace does not arrive through conquest, it arrives through consciousness. When we choose love, especially when it feels hardest, we interrupt an ancient cycle. We become the light Dr. King spoke of, not someday, not when the world changes, but now, through our choices, our words, our willingness to see the humanity in one another. Dear angels, how can we be the light in a world that still seems so committed to darkness? Dear ones, light does not argue with darkness. It simply shines. I love that line as well, if you want to put that in there. Light does not argue with darkness. It simply shines. You are not here to fight what you fear. You are here to embody what you wish to see. Each act of kindness, each moment of compassion, each choice rooted in love sends a ripple far beyond what your human eyes can perceive. Peace is not a destination reached through force. It's a frequency that you hold. When you choose love over reaction, understanding over judgment, presence over fear, you become a living prayer. Do not underestimate the power of your light. One candle has always been enough to begin dispelling the dark. The angels whisper, "Be the light you keep waiting for. Love is still the answer and always has been." Today, I promise to show only love. Only love. If we focused on that alone, wow, what a difference this world would see. We would see that in each other. We would know that that is the answer, right? That the answer comes from inside of each of us. That's where peace comes from. Peace comes from inside, not from the outside. We show it on the outside as we hold it on the inside. So, yes, shine that light. Just let it out. Let it dispel that darkness that's going on in our world today. And focus more on the energy of peace than we focus on the chaos and the destruction that's going on. The more we get away from the fear and the hatred, the division, then we're going to come together in the light. So I love this. I love the angel's message. I love Dr. Martin Luther King's message that, yeah, those things, hate, anger, it doesn't do anything except spread more of the same. That's all it does. But if we're spreading love, we're spreading more of that. I choose that. Good morning, Annie 7. And Deirdre doesn't do fear, so I guess I'm good to go. Spread more love and light. Absolutely. Spread it out there. And let's see, do we have anybody else? Michelle is here. Michelle had a difficult time getting on, but just got on here, but it looks different. Well, you're here. So, Michelle, thank you for jumping in. Susie Koff has been wonderful at putting out the information about our workshop on Saturday. And Kelly Bach says, I'm sorry I've not been on Facebook much since my transplant. I did not realize I was logging into my profile from when I was working. If you checked out my other profile, I am not working as a hypnotherapist now, as I am focused on my healing. Well, Kelly, I'm so glad that you're here with us. And Kelly, if you don't know about the Transplant Games of America, contact me because I'm going this year again. This will be my second time. Sophia, hi, darling. I'm so glad you're here. And Annie just got Grayson off to school. That's good to hear. And Kelly says MLK as a person reminds us that we do not have to be a perfect person to make huge positive change. I'm so glad because I am not a perfect person. I am just me trying to make a difference in the world as an international peace ambassador and going from country to country with that message of peace and hope and love and joy. All right, I have a Kuan Yin card for us. First time in months that we have been able to hear this message from Kuan Yin. And she says, good fortune is granted. Just as there are physical seasons upon the earth, the soul too goes through its seasons. Spring in the soul heralds a time of birth, new ideas, new inspirations, new energy to take action, new life, new connections, and new gifts abound. New life and good fortune are headed your way. I'm going to take that as a really good sign for what's going on in my life. And I am going to claim new life and good fortune that are headed my way. And I had a bit of exciting news yesterday from a friend of mine that we've got a lot going on right now with different things we're manifesting. And he assured me that there is good fortune and good things headed our way. I'm trying to get away from that blaring light behind me. There we go. I think I moved enough that I can block that out for a minute because it was messing up with the screen. Yes, Kelly, please, I can send you information about it. I just signed up last night and I'm so excited. And if you all remember, I won a gold medal at the last one playing darts, which I dearly love. It's something that I did for years and years and years. And now I'm going to participate again. And I'm going to intend to bring home another gold medal from Denver this time. Okay, well, that is the bulk of our show today. We have prayer time left. I need to just plug my computer in for a minute. Didn't do that overnight, so there we go. Now it has new life. So it is prayer time, and I know Presh had asked us to remember to pray for, I think it was health and finances. Trying to remember now because that was at the beginning. Health and finances. So definitely we will remember you and lift you up for that. Kelly, we're going to lift you up for continued good health and recovery after your transplant. I'm so happy you were able to get that done. Anyone who's dealing with whatever physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional issues, we lift you up for all the best and hold you in loving arms for whatever's going on. Thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, the Coalition of the Willing, our troops, the USA, our UK and India family, and healing for my family. Thank you for that. And Sally would remind us to pray for those who are out there without a home, without shelter, and especially in this weather, those that are homeless, those that feel like they're not seen, not heard, and those who are hurting emotionally and physically right now. The troops that are away from their families that are deployed. Let's remember them and just praying for peace throughout our world. Let's remember our genes, our paragenes, Blue Jean and our Auntie Jean. We lift them up. We pray for our Brandy, way up there. And I know she's super cold, so I don't expect her to be here with us, but we do wrap loving arms around her. Thank you for continuing to pray for my sister Billy and her recovery from surgery. It's been a week now, and she's doing really well. I'm so happy that I'm here with her for this part of her recovery. Paula, her daughter, and we may be taking a trip to Texas in a couple of months, and I'll bring Billy to see her daughter, also going through a cancer journey. So thank you all for keeping them in your prayers. All right, anybody else that needs us to lift you up, a family member, the place where you live, whatever that need is, we want to remember that we're all family, we're all one, and everyone's invited to be a part of this amazing journey that we are on as the Angelic River family, coming together for almost 6 years. We need to have a big celebration in March. Let's plan on that our yearly anniversary is going to be super duper. So whatever that looks like for us to get together, let's plan on doing that this year. Okay, so let's remember all of those that are on our big prayer list, the ones that we pray for every day, the ones that we know have been brought to us for a reason, to lift them up. And please remember the families that were visited in India, the ones in the UK, Pat Moss and your sister Sue, and our Hope Wellington Marshall and Zena and her daughters Montana and Iyana. So let's go into our hearts, and we do that with the breath. So bringing your energy to your heart center, slow down the breathing, and release that breath intentionally, slowly, letting everything just come together with the energy of love. And as we breathe in again, let's set that intention that we are moving our frequency to one of peace. We are moving it upward, up, up, up to that higher plane, up beyond all of the chaos and the confusion and the negativity. We are moving forward out to the universe where only love is real. Love is the only thing that's going to keep us focused on the peace that we so desire. So go into your heart right now with that energy, that frequency that says, I just love you. Love yourself first. Love on those who are hurting, those who are asking for change to come into their life through answered prayer. And love for our Creator. So as we rise up beyond this temporary 3D existence, we go to where we know it is eternal, to the Creator. And let's lift all these prayers and lay them right there. We don't have to hold them. We're just the conduit to bring them forward. And we do so with love, saying thank you and gratitude, and asking for each prayer to be seen, to be heard, to be answered for the best and highest good of all. And we pray, God, for peace on our earth. We pray that more people will see that vision that we hold as a family. And we know that prayers are answered. We know that miracles happen every day. And we are praying for that miracle now, for peace to enter into this year of 2026, this fresh new year. Let's make it a peaceful one. Let's make it a joyful one. And thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. We honor you as the giver of all love, the giver of all miracles, and the one that answers our prayer. Thank you. We love you. And amen, and so be it. And let me see if I can find Leo today. It wouldn't play yesterday. I don't know why. And Leo's got new music for us, so I'm excited to hear that. So let's see if Cuppa's going to cooperate today. Not yet. Ah, thank you. I love yous. From all of you, thank you so much for being here on Terrific Tuesday.
Here we go, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart of
all you frozen peas, I hope you thawed out a little bit with some positivity this morning, with the love from your fellow beings, our fellow peas in the pea pod. Thank you, I love you, I'm mad to warm your heart. Beauty, food up. Hello, hello, hello. Matt, I missed you. What a wonderful time I had with this baby. Amazing time.
Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas in the pot. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA.
I was hoping you would stick around with us today. I know she's frozen up there. She just flew up every day, hoping for a better day each day, physically, emotionally, and getting out from under all that cold weather. Oh, thank you, Annie7. I missed all of you when I was away. Align, allow. That's what it's all about.
Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
How's that sound? Invite calls from the angels, lift up the line aloud. Y'all like that?
joy. Give me cup of joy, give me cup of joy. Give me cup of joy, give me cup of joy. Give me a cup of joy.
Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you, Peas. I love you so much. Let me know what you think of that title for Midnight Calls this year. I've been not focused so much on it, but at least I've asked the angels, what is it going to be? And I think that may be their answer right here on the Morning Cuppa. Midnight Calls with the angels, except a line allow. We'll see how that works. I love you all so much. Stay in your heart, stay blessed, and have a wonderful day. Don't forget to put on social media your happy memory of the day. Let's really make this a thing, you guys. Let's make this something that's going to put more positivity out into our world so that we can all together see light, more light. So thank you. I love you. Bye for now. Aloha and mahalo.